So I had been going, I was homeschooled most of my life, and then I was doing, to play public school sports, I had to be part-time enrolled in public school. And I'd made some friends there, and most of my friends were one grade older than I was. So in my junior year, as we were getting closer to graduation, it started dawning on me like, oh my goodness, all my friends are going to be gone. I'm just going to be really pretty much by myself. And I had a couple other friends, but they all played other sports than I did. So I was really worried about that year, my senior year, because I was going to be all alone. And I remember that one of the things I had done at that point was I had got involved in the Camp Good News through our church as a counselor, and I had shown up to the Camp Good News draft. Um, and they had given out this big paper full of all the campers that were attending, and we had four different teams, and everybody was supposed to draft campers, and the teams all had a couple of different leaders. I was a leader on, I think, red team or something. And so we were looking at this piece of paper in draft day, and I remember seeing a girl's name, and she was significantly younger than me. So I was 17 at the time, and she was, I think, 12. Um, and when I saw her name, so they'd been going to our church, and I'd known them, and never really noticed her or anything. But when I saw her name on that piece of paper, it was like a lightning bolt, it was just the most, it was really a wake up moment for me where I just fell madly in love, or I would actually call it limerence, probably is infatuation. But at the time, I didn't know what it was. I'd never experienced anything that powerful in my life in terms of just emotional overload, and I was just completely helpless. So I became pretty obsessed and just really wanted to figure out how can I talk to her, how can I interact with her. I never felt anything like that before, and it was overwhelming. Um, so what happened is we kind of went through the year, and you know, I it was all fine, right? Found ways to talk to her, but nothing really ever progressed. We were chatting on MSN and stuff. And their family moved. And so I had been debating what to do for I didn't really agree with college that much. I was like, I don't really know why I would go. But when they moved, I was like, well, I'm going to take this opportunity to go to a college near them and see if I can keep spending time with them. And so I did. And by that point in time, it was pretty obvious what was happening. Both parents knew, they all strongly disagreed, but uh, they also, I think, they allowed me to see her because I think they could see that I was pretty just overwhelmed by I didn't know what to do. So thank you to everyone for that. That was very gentle on me compared. Well, I don't know what would have happened in the alternative case, but thanks for everybody for really giving me a lot of grace there.